Greetings, pod fans. It is day 26 of Pod Fajita. Pod videos himself every day in April. And that's all of the energy I have for this video. The rest will be just lackluster. We're doing this. So my weekend has just begun, which is always exciting. We love a Friday. This evening I'm getting dinner with some friends, so that's hella exciting. Hella super mega exciting, one of those. And yeah, it's weird. It's been a grand week, but it's been a tiring week for some reason. Like, I'm more tired than regular, than usual, than other times. And I don't know, it's just things catching up with me. And I think I've said this for the past 3 days. Yeah. It's odd how around this time, every Pod Fajita, our views go down. So today, once again, I have no idea what I want to talk about. So let's just have a little bit of a chat. We actually did get a prompt just about my style inspos that I've gotten from like media and things. So one second, I wrote some notes somewhere. So yeah, like the things that have made me wear things. Because like my style generally, you may have noticed, is very much like jeans and a t-shirt and a hoodie. Because, don't really care all that much. But like there have been a few points in my life where I've gone, ooh, hell yeah. Like I mentioned, and the reason this came up is there was a comment on the video where I mentioned about my Ray-Ban sunglasses that I got last year as a congratulations, Pod, you passed your driving test. And that was because when I saw the Blues Brothers, I really wanted a legitimate pair of Ray-Bans Wayfarers. So like other things that over time have inspired me, one thing that's like every time I tell a story like this, I'm like, I'm really lame. But the movie 17 again with Zac Efron, there is a point where he gets like a makeover. So there's, he's wearing his Ed Hardy things and he's like, people are like, oh wow, you're just exactly like Kevin Federline. It's a whole shit. Go watch that movie. And then his best friend, who is pretending to be his dad, just watch the movie, please. Like he just gets out of a car and wearing a leather jacket and a white t-shirt, and I was like, that's what a cool person looks like. That's just style. And that's why I own, well, like, I wanted leather jackets before, but I was like, a plain t-shirt and a leather jacket is a good look on a person. It's good. So a number of times in my life, I've just done that a lot, and that is because of Zac Efron in 17 again. Just is a good movie. I enjoy it. It's, I'm not gonna pretend I don't. Around the time of the first Kaizokugan or the second one of those, I really liked The Legend of Zelda, and especially Dark Link. Appears in a number of things because I read Four Swords Adventure, and Dark Link is like the antagonist in that, and I was like, Dark Link is cool because it's just Link but goth. I love the style. So for quite a while I actually just wore a Dark Link hat, like, the pointed cap, and I would just wear it around the place, and I was just like, I think I look cool. I didn't look cool, but I like to pretend. But yeah, that was just kind of like a mainstay for a long time. Just a thing that I wore, and then one day I stopped. Yeah, can't remember if I lost it or anything, because I don't really know where that is. So maybe it was lost for me by someone. Yeah, and then this is a very weird one, and it sticks out in my memory, but I remember being a kid, and Coach Carter, the movie with Samuel L. Jackson, I believe, he plays Coach Carter, and there is a scene in it, and like, I have not seen this movie in a very long time, maybe like 15 years, more maybe, but there is a scene where one of the players is just dribbling down the wing. Do they call it the wing? Down the side. And it was just like, you just see the muscles in the arm. And I was like, that is what I want my arm to look like. And what? So like 15 years ago, so I would have been maybe like 15, 16. And I was like, that's what I want my arms to look like. Like, they probably are more muscular than that now, but for some reason, like, I just saw that and was like, I would like muscular arms like that. I don't know how to describe it, but I was literally like, that's what a good arm looks like. That's what good arms look like. And I was just like, yeah, that's what I would like mine to look like. I think that's aesthetic. Yeah, there's probably been a bunch of other things that have inspired me over time, and a lot of time it's just people I know. Like my friend, he was on this channel once, but when we first met, we'd only known each other a little while. But he had this like knee length or like thigh length coat, jackety thing. It was a grey one, and it was like it was cool. It was a fancy coat, and I tried it on one time, and I was like, I need a coat like this. And now I own a number of coats like that because I was like, this is fashion. Yeah. I also went through a waistcoat phase where I was just wearing waistcoats on every night out. Um, what else? Like I've gone through a number of like just fashion things where I'm like, this is what I do. I wore rings for a while, but I just got bored of them, of just having to put them on. I own a New York Yankees baseball cap because of John Bellion. I was just like, that's cool. And I was in America, and I was just like, I'm just going to get one of these. Uh, yeah, just a lot of things where I'm just like, I just pick up on stuff, and I'm like, that is cool. That is what I want to look like. But yeah, that was some of that was probably quite embarrassing, but I don't really care. I hope this has allowed a look into the enigma that is Misha. And I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Slán.